Manchester United say they want value for money, but when your top targets are available, the real test is whether Omar Barada and Jason Wilcox know the difference between overpriced and just expensive. We've got all the latest transfer news to go through with you in today's video. So get involved in the live chat, that comment section, and smash that like button to help support the channel. Mateus Fernandes, let's stick with him first.
Let's stick with him first. Well, before we get into Mateus Fernandes, nothing infuriates me more when I see people saying, we're going to sign someone today, this week. Nothing infuriates me more. We talk about patience. The one thing what stood out to me in all the reports I've read over the last 24 hours was the report stating, and I've stated this myself, that on the 1st of July, United are expected, like most clubs, to move for players once they enter a new financial year. At last, some honesty from a reporter.
As you can see up on screen, and it's been really a common theme this week, where there's been a growing sense that Tottenham are advancing on a deal with Mateus Fernandes. What's your thoughts on all that? Is this agent-led just to try and boost up the price and also the wages on offer from Manchester United that other teams are interested in him?
Well, the word Spurs are confident. Spurs are not only actually in for Fernandes, according to reports, they're looking at Tonali as well. It's one or the other, as far as I see. Can they beat Manchester United to signing Fernandes? They feel confident. Well, we've seen that before. They can offer what they want. Last year, Newcastle bid more for Sesko, but he ended up coming to United for less. So they might be confident, but I think they've got their eggs in two baskets here. They're looking at one of the two players, Tonali and Fernandes, and I think United are too far down the line to lose Fernandes. I think I'm more confident that he's coming to Manchester United.
I am confident still. I've got to be honest, despite the reports that were coming out late last night regarding Fernandes and Tottenham Hotspur, I genuinely believe the player wants to come to United.
I do believe. I mean, United have been talking to him for a long time. We've said it time and time again. So I don't see any problem with it. The one problem I do see is that West Ham, I thought where United would be able to go in there and the top of the tree and here's the money, and they're just waiting to put the bid in. West Ham, look at them. I thought to myself, the 30th of June, they're going to be in big trouble. They need the money. They'll be desperate. It's a fire sale. But that seems to have turned round now because West Ham have eased their financial worries with a £90 million cash injection from shareholders. So that's eased the pressure at West Ham, but puts the pressure on Manchester United when it comes to a fee. All we've heard is 85 million. That's what they're demanding. I'm not too sure whether United will pay 85 million because I don't see him, and many fans out there don't see him as an 85 million pound player.
Yeah, I think a lot of the community, if you're judging the comments in the comment section over the last couple of weeks, totally agree with you. Man United shouldn't go anywhere near 85 million, and the figure that I do mostly see is around about 60 million pound, maybe a bit more with add-ons, but it does seem Fabrizio Romano is like more of Fernandez's agent than his actual agent, Mendes, because he keeps talking about the club with the best financial package, and with West Ham with wages, you know, that'll be the deal done.
That doesn't always work. The best financial package, it's what the player wants for ambition, and it's what the buying club will actually put down on the table. Will it drag out? I do believe this might drag out because that financial worries from West Ham easing actually puts pressure on Manchester United from a financial point of view. 85 million, I can't see it. I just can't see it happening. I can see the player. That's all been done, according to all reports. His financial package, that won't change. And I do think that United have been talking to him for a long time, and he's clearly got United on his mind. I don't see Tottenham. I can't see him going to Tottenham, no matter what Tottenham put on the table. I think there's a game being played by Tottenham. They're using two names, Tonali and Fernandes, and I think they might be going for Tonali, to be honest.
When you're looking at top players, I mean, every elite club who are in for top players, you always get the sense that they do more or less pay a premium for these top players. And let's face it, Fernandez is one of Manchester United's top targets.
He's one of United's top targets, but should United be paying a premium? I don't see United themselves, with the way this club's run through the accountants and everything, and the men in suits have stated value, value, value. I don't think they believe 85 million is value, but the market dictates what you end up paying. We've had two names, Tonali, Anderson, and now the top target is Fernandez. I think the market will dictate, and I think Manchester United are under massive pressure. Do I believe they will pay 85 million? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think United will hard bargaining, and this is why I believe this will drag on and on and on, much to the dismay of everybody out there.